Hey guys, CJ here. Welcome back to another week and another all-new Hybrid News Now. Hope you enjoyed our little bit of April foolery. I think Michael did an incredible job. I understand that a lot of people hate those kind of videos, and that's why we only did one, and we kind of made it very clear that it was going to be a joke. So hopefully none of you were too put off by that and are still tuning in for this one. But it's time to get back down to business, back down to the news, and we have a ton of it. We'll talk about a new cast member for Iron Fist and a new rumor about potential villains for Justice League Part 1, but first, let's stick in the MCU and talk about Spider-Man. Though the Webhead will be making his first Marvel Cinematic appearance in May as a big part of Captain America Civil War, he will actually be also getting his own solo film next year. And though we still know next to nothing about that film, save for the fact that it's going to star Marissa Tomei as Aunt May and Zendaya in an unknown role, we may have just found out the film's title. Yup, documents show the studio filed for the URL SpidermanHomecomingTheMovie.com. Now, Spider-Man Homecoming was an 80s storyline that not only featured Spidey's famed black suit, but also featured cameos from Iron Man and Captain America. And as it was rumored that Spidey's MCU standalone film would heavily feature some Avenger cameos, the proverbial shoe kind of seems to fit. But before you take this as gospel and go printing out your Spider-Man Homecoming t-shirts, Sony's also putting out a Spider-Man animated feature, so this could very well be that as well. Honestly, at first the potential title definitely rubbed me the wrong way, but the more and more that I think about it, I actually love the fact that it's very on the nose. Spider-Man is officially home, and I kind of like that they would call it something like that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. And in our next story, Marvel and Netflix's upcoming new show, Iron Fist has found its second new cast member. Yes, whenever the series hits Netflix, Jessica Henwick will be playing Colleen Wing, an invaluable ally for Finn Jones' Danny Rand. In the comics, Colleen Wing is heavily involved in Iron Fist's story. She's also one of the Daughters of the Dragon, along with Misty Knight, and is an occasional hero for hire. Henwick appeared last fall in a relatively minor role in Star Wars The Force Awakens, and will be staging a little bit of a Game of Thrones reunion as she played Nymeria Sand and Finn Jones played Loras Tyrell. And there's a hidden aspect to this that I don't think a lot of people are talking about, is this casting may seemingly confirm the report that came out just days after Finn Jones was officially cast as Danny Rand, that the show is looking to cast Colleen Wing along with Joy and Ward Meacham, so keep your eyes open for those castings. It may be just me, but I'm holding out for Shang-Chi too. And for our last story, a little bit of rumor and speculation. Justice League starts production exactly 1 week from today, and just in time we have a hot new rumor as to who the villain of the movie could be. And before you click away or jump to conclusions, no, it's actually not Darkseid. They might be saving him for Part 2, but this new report alleges the villain of Justice League Part 1 will actually be Atlantis. El Mayimbe of Heroic Hollywood revealed on his new show with Daniel Alter, Heroic Insider, that the Underwater Kingdom will attack the surface in Justice League Part 1 and will serve as the main antagonist for the newly formed team in the film. So that all definitely falls in line with what we here at the Hybrid Network had speculated about in multiple videos, that it looks like WB might be adapting Jeff Johns' Throne of Atlantis for the big screen. Honestly, it all lines up for me. It would be a good way to introduce Aquaman and Atlantis ahead of his solo movie, and it brings Zack Snyder back to his 300 style roots. But as we now live in a post-Batman v Superman world, I want to hear your thoughts. Are you down for this storyline in Part 1? Are you not? Are you cool with the intra-squad tussle before Darkseid shows up, or not? I personally, I'm down with it. I kind of want to see, it feels like it's in Zack Snyder's ballpark, in his wheelhouse, as they say, so bring it on. Bring it on. And that wraps it up for another episode of Hybrid News Now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you liked what you saw. Subscribe for more great content every single day. And maybe consider supporting us on Patreon. Also, be on the lookout for a very, very special video tomorrow morning, kind of hinting at a big thing to come. I'm very proud of it. Check our Twitter and Facebook, because we'll definitely have it up there too. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you tomorrow, you beautiful bastards.